Welcome back to Devin and Freddie's Christmas special.
Da 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 da.
Hoeing up the holidays, hey!
The only holiday cocktail I really know of is eggnog.
Eggnog, rum and coke with maybe a peppermint stick in it.
Oh, is that a thing?
Festive. No, I just made that up.
You just made it up.
Oh, yeah, What does Santa drink these days? What's he sipping on?
Thank God we have a bartender to tell us.
Yes.
Come on in.
Mixologist.
Woo! What's going on? How are you?
Hi.
Happy holidays.
Happy
What's
holidays.
What's going on?
So today we're here with mixologist Chris Liu. So cocktails are really expensive, especially around the holidays when they have those craft menus out. So we want to know how to do this kind of thing at home.
Perfect. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take some holiday favorites and just kind of jazz them up. So we're gonna start with our holiday eggnog and just kind of make them a little more fancy for your sophisticated party. And then we're gonna move on to a variation of a hot toddy using Applejack.
I've never had eggnog before.
What?
Whoa, my gosh.
True story. Never
Really?
had it.
Well, we're about to ruin it for you now because now you're gonna be like, everyone else's eggnog. You're gonna be like, this is not eggnog. Traditionally, a lot of people use brandy. Today we're gonna use light rum because rum is actually made distilled from sugarcane. It's gonna complement the eggnog. It's just sweet, kind of neutral. We're avoiding brandy, we're avoiding bourbon. We don't want that woodiness. Amaretto has got a kind of almond flavor, so more of like an Italian holiday flavor, like Panettone almost.
Love that.
And then we just have some store-bought eggnog. One less thing you have to do during the holidays.
Have you ever
So-
made eggnog from scratch?
I have. It's kind of like making a custard. But honestly, there's a lot of store-bought brands that are pretty good. I just recommend going store-bought.
All right.
Always start with our mother liquor. And this is gonna be our rum.
Mother liquor.
Mother liquor.
Yeah, mother spirit.
Wow.
So let's just do all three at once, yeah? Doesn't that sound smart?
Love that.
Excellent.
Love efficiency.
Next is our Amaretto, almond liqueur. Our secondary spirit's typically a liqueur, something that's gonna provide some flavor.
Can I pour it?
Yeah, absolutely, let's do it. We're gonna pour 3 of the small ones.
We
Okay.
had mama shot, now this is baby,
shot.
Baby
Baby shot, do 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 do. Yeah, we're gonna fill it all the way to the top. There you go.
2,
There you go.
Love that sound.
Glug, 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 glug.
3.
There you go, excellent. And the next thing we're gonna do is just add our eggnog.
Just a splash.
No, actually, we're doing a little more than a splash. We're gonna fill up 3 cups. We got these wonderful coupe glasses. And this is how we're elevating it just a little bit. Instead of serving your eggnog in like a mug,
Yeah.
right, we got this wonderful up glass. We're gonna garnish it.
Devin said a splash. She's trying to get lit. Okay?
It's
She
the
wants
holidays.
to taste the flavor of the booze.
I'm not mad.
So what we're gonna do is just add some ice so we can shake this bad boy up.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is add just a pinch of nutmeg, pinch of cinnamon. We're gonna save some for the garniture. And even though the eggnog usually has those ingredients in there, we really wanna just jazz it up.
Ooh. That's right.
There we go, shake it. We usually want to go for about a 10-second shake because thermodynamics, the ice is going to melt at a certain rate. So 10 seconds is about what you're looking for in terms of a shake.
I like a mixologist who brings up thermodynamics.
Science.
Oh my gosh, this looks decadent.
If you really want to make it even nicer, you can add an egg white to your cocktail and it'll just froth up on top. What you're essentially doing is making a meringue.
A lot of my favorite cocktails have that frothy egg on top.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
nice.
Too.
And you know, that's actually a very classic technique. It's something they used to do back in the day. So right now I've just added a little bit of cinnamon to start, and then I'm just finishing off with nutmeg. Because nutmeg's a little lighter in color, I want it to pop against the cinnamon. One for you, miss.
Oh wow.
One for you, miss.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers,
Happy
happy
holidays.
holidays.
Happy
Cheers.
holidays.
And we have holiday eggnog with amaretto and rum.
My first time.
Woo.
Oh, she's boozy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris doesn't play.
In the holidays when it's cold, right? You want to keep warm, and
Yeah.
we're trying to keep that internal temperature up.
This
Yeah,
is
what
my
do you-
first time having eggnog.
Thoughts?
What do you think?
Delicious. Does it always come with booze? No.
No, so if you just buy store-bought eggnog, if someone's wants a virgin eggnog, you can just follow the same kind of instructions. We just substitute out the alcohol.
Well, I love
add
it
more.
with the alcohol.
Yeah, myself as well.
So we had our chilled, boozy little eggnog.
Yep.
And now we have a warmer drink.
This one's cool because you don't need a shake really. It's a hot beverage, so you
Okay.
can really just stir. The only thing is we're gonna prep some garniture. So what I'm gonna start with is we have some wonderful lemon. We have a little lemon squeezer here.
Okay.
And so first we're gonna take off the peel because we want wonderful oils and the garniture. You don't want your fingers near it. You wanna use your palm out. Put your thumb here to anchor it. And then I'm just gonna pull
Ooh,
like that, see?
what
And
a
then just the
clean
peel.
strip.
Yeah.
Love
Just
her.
like that.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
Yeah. Put
I'm
your
gonna
thumb on
take
the
these
bottom.
rings off.
I love that you're ready for a bar
Nails.
fight though. Like you are
Yeah.
ready to throw down. We're gonna go one smooth motion. There you go. Yeah, isn't that great? And the cool thing about a Y peeler is that we want to use the Y peeler because you see we get very little pith. The pith, the white part, is very bitter.
Bitter, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of essential oils in peels of citrus, and you see a lot of bartenders do that. And all I'm doing is I'm squeezing out the juice, and you'll smell the essential oils come out.
Magic.
Watch, if I do this and just take a sip from your drink there, where I rub the rim, and you'll just get a burst of lemon. And your lips will get coated in lemon, right? Isn't that really cool?
Yeah.
So you can do that with all your citrus fruits, your lemons, your limes, your oranges. The next part of our garniture that we're gonna do is apples. So we've got some wonderful apples here. All I'm gonna do is take off the skin. This is something you can do ahead of time. What I would recommend is just rubbing it down with a little bit of lemon because your apple's gonna oxidize, gonna turn brown and just look old. Go ahead and peel the rest of the apple for me while we work on the rest of the cocktail. So what I have here, I got some Martinelli sparkling cider. I'm just gonna fill my glasses. The cool thing about this recipe with the sparkling is if you want, instead of having to cook your apple cider on the stove top, we're just gonna pop this in the microwave.
Oh.
Probably around 2 minutes.
Okay.
Minute and a half per glass.
Easy.
Cool, right? A lot of people say our hot toddy is only for when you're sick. It's usually actually a festive holiday cocktail. It's something to keep you warm. The booze, the cider, and especially a traditional toddy is actually made with brandy or whiskey. In this case, we're using something called Applejack. And Applejack is like an apple brandy.
Apple brandy.
Yeah, think of it like an American version of Calvados. But you'll smell apples,
I
right?
do.
Isn't it delicious?
Yeah, wow.
So before we get started, we have our apple cider here. I've got a knife. All I'm gonna do is clean the top of this apple. I'm just slicing the top of the apple. Again, I'm using my thumb to guide myself. That way I don't cut myself. Just for beauty and for getting it nice and thin, I've got something called a mandolin. It's a little blade on a board.
Okay.
And it's got different settings for size. As you'll see, I'm just gonna run it right here.
Whoa. What?
And I've got these cool little apple slices garnitures now.
Look
Check
at
this
her.
A little star. I feel warm inside just looking at it.
You do, don't you? Do we have a spoon by chance? That works perfectly. Why not?
Because sometimes
Excellent.
in the kitchen, you have to improvise.
Yeah.
So we're gonna mix with this mixing cup.
Yeah, we're just gonna use these big little mixing cups to mix with. I'm actually gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. Usually for a lemon of this size, it usually yields you about 2 ounces of juice. It's nice and clean. What do we do?
Ooh. Wow, a lot came out.
Yeah, a lot came out. Freddie, why don't you squeeze the last little bit of my lemon in here for me?
Cool.
Is that cool?
Yes.
You know, I
That's
recommend it.
satisfying.
So we have roughly 5 ounces of our cider in here. We're gonna go 2 ounces of our Applejack.
Okay.
Applejack. A shot is 1 ounce back in the old days, but now when you go to a bar, if you get a shot, most bartenders are giving you 2 ounces, at least here in LA.
They need
'cause
to
of
for
drink.
as expensive these drinks are.
I know, $18, what?
Whenever you make that noise, Freddie, I feel like you're mad. Like,
Because I just got mad thinking about a 1 ounce shot in
Yeah.
a drink that's $20.
Yep. So one of the reasons why drinks are so expensive, you're paying for labor, you're paying for rent, you're paying for creativity. I, for example, maybe spend a week, 2 weeks really honing in on what we want in our cocktail. So the next part we're gonna do, now we've added our Applejack, now we're gonna add just some lemon juice and some honey.
Okay.
So all I'm gonna do is add 1/2 ounce.
Ooh, she's gorgeous.
And then we're gonna add some honey before we mix it up. And just some regular honey. I do recommend clover personally, because clover has a sweeter, more even taste.
Wow,
I know.
that's beautiful.
We're really not doing too much to it.
Have you ever substituted out the lemon for like any other type of citrus?
We always say if it grows together, it goes together. If you're not a fan of lemon, lime will work, orange will work, because they usually grow in the same kind of region. So as always, we're gonna do a little bit of cinnamon, because cinnamon is bomb. A little nutmeg,
Wow.
right?
And then our garniture.
Our garniture the lovely garniture we made.
So is it fine to put this in the microwave post-garnish?
This is the one thing I made a mistake. I should have had the apple cider heated up ahead of time, because
Okay.
it helps melt the honey.
When you have to run and gun it, you know,
Yeah, we just make it work,
Yeah,
you
right?
make it
work.
work with what you got.
And the fun part, right?
Oh, oh,
I'm just gonna rim the glass a little bit. There we go. Now, typically we'd use like a match for this, so we can get that little bit of that woody flavor. Freddie first.
Thank you.
Dope Devon.
ah, thank you.
There we go. And then we have a little Applejack toddy.
Cheers,
Cheers,
everyone.
guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
Awesome.
A little cinnamon, a little lemon.
Wow. That's really good.
Oh, that is really good.
Oh my
And it's
God.
taste of Christmas.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I love this.
I can tell Devin really likes it. She's like, wow, sip, wow, sip, wow, sip. A fun thing you can do is if you have a brulee torch, you can toast one side of the cinnamon stick and put it in. It'll put some smokiness in your toddy.
I do not consider myself a host, but like my mind may be changing. Just because I never know like what to make, like what people are gonna like, but now I have ideas.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Chris.
My pleasure.
Thank you
Thanks,
for
girls.
coming.
Thank you.
I'm
Appreciate
gonna
it.
take this back to my desk and work on some creative breeds. Right, here we go.